An 80-pound woman gives birth to a giant 80-pound baby. She held the baby in her hands. She couldn't believe it was her own. She and her husband could only bring the baby home secretly. Just 2 months after birth, the baby had already grown 180 centimeters. His parents were afraid to let him out of the house. His childhood consisted of TV and comic books. 19 years have passed. At 19, he was already over 4 meters tall. Apparently, the family couldn't accommodate him anymore. His parents had to build him a new house in the suburbs. He was very happy in his new home, but as time went by, he wanted to be free more and more. But his parents would stop him from going out for any reason. Now the giant has reached a rebellious stage, and Virgo's adventurous spirit began to awaken. That night he sneaked out of the house disguised as a leaf. In the park there was a group of his peers who were having a party, but one of them came right in front of him, ready to pee. The giant ran away for fear of being discovered. But the next day, the news of the giant in the park spread on the internet, and the group in the park just happened to be in front of his house. They were chatting and telling jokes. He couldn't help but laugh as he listened in. The group tried to greet him warmly, but they were shocked when they saw the giant's hands sticking out. The giant took the curious trio home. Having grown up alone, he gave them a warm welcome. The giant showed them his daily entertainment. They took the giant for a ride that night. They took him to a car race, but they weren't afraid of him. He breakdanced before the car with his feet on the ground. For the first time, the giant thought the world was a better place, but he didn't know that his video had gone viral again. When he got home, his parents scolded him. The giant has completely indulged himself. He went to a bar for the first time, had his first drink, and even turned down a woman who tried to flirt with him for the first time. He also experienced his first fight. He was sinking into this unrestrained freedom. His parents were extremely worried after seeing the news reports, but it seemed they were prepared for it long ago. His father opened a box, filled with all kinds of weapons. The giant went to the restaurant to have a meal, where he was attracted to a female waitress, who cooked very quickly. The waitress also expressed her affection for the giant. The giant often went to the hamburger shop thereafter. They started dating, but they also had their own special troubles. The giant and the female waitress had intimate contact.